Soynika is the director of our J.A.W.S youth exhibit, and she's coming to do something that's new for our festival this year. We have not done this before. This is basically for her to do a painting in real time with audience so people can enjoy and learn a little bit about her experience. Soynika and I go back about 3 years now. We're going back a little bit. And we have kind of this vibe over her, the way she does her creative process, because she works with jazz and art, and I work with jazz and just about everything else that I do. So we're very, very pleased to have her here tonight. Y'all come on down, come on down. We have some people that are probably planning to join us that will probably paint. So we want to make sure that everyone knows, please be sure to respect the space. This is not usually for a painting gallery. I want to make sure that everyone does enjoy themselves. You know, this is usually a library, so we want to be sure to keep that in mind. But we do, again, thank you for being out here tonight. Some of y'all have reserved spaces through our Eventbrite. Thank you so very much. We have some more events coming up in the very near future. Of course, we have the events coming up in June, our poetry and jazz events, and our jazzy lunch events. Those will be at the Biomed Library coming up in June. And in May 28th, next Sunday, Sunday after next, we'll have our concert featuring the Muhammad Rafi Shakur Quartet, and they'll be doing a tribute to Wayne Shorter at the Layla Performing Arts Center at 3:30 p.m. So please come out and enjoy that. That is a ticketed event, and we're expecting the house will fill up. So definitely come out for that. I want to be sure to recognize some of y'all that have got reserved spots here tonight. So I don't see her yet. Come on, y'all come on in. I'm about to call off some names and thank y'all personally. Come on in. All right, so Tyleria Dixon, Tyleria not here yet. Jacqueline Jackson, Jacqueline, no, not yet. Tony Mitchell, no Tony yet, no Tony yet, all right. Ashanti Ransom, hey Ashanti, thank you for coming. We appreciate y'all being here. Amaya Ransom, all right, thank y'all for coming out. Robert Smith, hey Robert, thank y'all for coming out. Did y'all enjoy yourselves this evening? Sherelle Smith, oh Sherelle's not here now. And Shanae Smith, Shanae's not here? Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out. So everybody that has reserved a spot, y'all have your seats. Please enjoy your time here with Soynika.
The GMC's here with Main Street Drive.
Commercial? Yeah, I need to just get that out.
Step up to GMC with 0.9% APR and no monthly.
There we go. I knew that was going to happen. All right, so y'all enjoy your time with Soynika. Soynika is mic'd up, so if you have questions for her while she's working, she can answer you. She's definitely going to spend some time talking with you, so definitely enjoy your time here tonight. All right, thank you for coming out to J.A.W.S Festival 2023. We'll see you at our very next event. All right, thank you.
Yeah, all right. Yes.
Before I forget, we do have an electronic check-in sheet here if you'd like to check in. There's a QR code in the back that will take you to Eventbrite, so you can actually just kind of push a button and let us know that you came tonight. We're going to try to make sure to contact everyone about the future events that are coming up about the J.A.W.S Festival. So if you did not see that, it's on the table in the back. And also on the table in the back, if you've enjoyed your time here tonight, we ask you to just sign that sheet as a memory of attendance. It's part of our collection for here at the J.A.W.S Festival, and we thank Robbie Renderson for bringing that here to our attention tonight. So y'all enjoy. Thank you very much.
How y'all doing? I am walking slowly. I'm trying to turn my brain off of football, and it's with my son's spring game. So I'm like going from to so give me a minute. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming out. I was like, Lord, just let me get to the place. Just hold off on the rain. Let my people get there. Hold off on the rain. Let everybody get here safely. So I really want to do this tonight. So it didn't rain while I was dragging off my stuff in here. So thank God for that. Thank God for the rain and not at that moment. So I don't draw and paint in front of people besides my kids. So it's like I am completely just vulnerable right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this canvas around and get started. And that's really gonna help me calm down because once I get going, y'all will disappear. Like I'll be creative, but y'all won't disappear. So I want y'all to just because with my kids, I always tell them when you're painting and you get in that place where you're painting and the rhythm hits right, the brush strokes hit right, you float away. So you're here, but you're not here. It's you and the canvas and your paintbrushes. So that will happen. I'll be here, but I won't be here. I'll just be creating. So yeah, my 2-year residency program at Alabama Contemporary Art Center. I was in this big space on the 3rd floor. It was huge, and I would listen to all kind of music. But jazz was the one that kind of got me through. I wanted to just take a break or go to a different level. When I was like a different layer of the painting, I would turn on Miles Davis, Green and Blue. So whenever I hear Miles Davis, Green and Blue, it's raining downtown. I'm in my studio in these overalls, painting something that I needed to hear Miles in that moment. So that's what Miles Davis means to me, Blue and Green. So that's a lifelong song of my soundtrack for my residency. It's Miles Davis, Blue and Green. So yeah, I got Miles going now, and what you look the longest month, and Coltrane, Naima. That's one of my favorites too. So I'm going to turn around like I'm in a dressing room and get started with this drawing. But then the painting is that'll be something else. So I'm gonna try to turn it around just so I can get started and still kind of calm down a little bit. Okay. And we are honoring the famous Excelsior band here from Mobile. So I think I'm gonna go with something like this, go with this image. And just try to make it my own, get my own little spin to it.
Al Kuzma is now a part of Panera's Unlimited Sip Club.
too cool. Give them new temptation strike out too.
That's what we got. We start. So this is the second layer. And y'all disappeared just a little bit. I was like, okay, they're still here. So yeah, this is the second layer. So this is my process. I do use reference photos. And when I don't, you can tell the difference when an artist uses a reference photo, but this is from a reference photo. So it kind of keeps me in line with my proportions and my placement. So, and things will be off, but that's just the beauty of art. It don't have to be, I'm not a hyper-realism painter. Never have been, I would never want to be. But, because it takes, I like my style. I like how what I bring to it. So what I do next is after I have my first layer down, I go in with the black and do my outline. But since they already are going to be dressed in black, I think I'm going to do like a blue. Kind of like it, make it brighter. me in circles. I don't tell the story a lot, but I can start telling the story now. It was a God moment. I was in high school at my painting desk, at my drawing desk at Viber High School, and I was drawing a circle. And don't tell a lot of people this story. I think I told my children before, but I was drawing a circle, just kind of like doodling, but not really doodling. It was for an assignment, but I was drawing a circle. And, you know, circles are supposed to be like perfectly round, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I was drawing the circle and just sitting there just drawing and getting into it. And how old was I? Maybe 16, 17. I think I was in art too. But I was literally drawing the circle, and on my paper, the circle appeared. Just out of nowhere, a perfect circle. So I think I kind of knew then I wanted to draw and paint. But I think that was just so, I think that was a moment that God was trying to tell me something. Because I was drawing the circle and the circle appeared on the paper. Like, it just appeared. And I just followed the line. And I had a complete circle. So that's my story about circles. Being circles. So whenever I do a circle, I think about that. Sitting in high school and, you know, drawing a circle and the circle appeared on my paper. It wasn't in color, it was just a circle, like a pencil circle. And it was said completed. I completed the circle. Perfect circle. Now, I may not be perfect today because I had coffee this morning, but anyway, yeah, that's my story about my circle. But any other time you would see my paintings, they would be highlighted in black. I do all my outlining in black. And here after my solo show, I did a portrait of my mother. And me and my sisters, I have two sisters, and we were all born in September. And literally weeks apart. Me and my little sister share the same birthday. I don't know if that happened, but we share the same birthday. So in my mom's portrait, she was the only one that was outlined in sapphire blue. So on her portrait, you get hints of blue behind her because I think I know she was always about her girls. Like everything revolved around her daughters. I think. So, yeah. I did my mom in blue. And out of that whole show, a group of like 20-year-olds, they were the only ones to see that, to actually come and ask me about it. And I was like, yeah. Because my mom had all her daughters in the month of September. So I think she deserves to be outlined in blue.
now. And if you haven't been called an athlete yet or in a while, welcome home, baby. Because you belong here. Get yourself where you're at today. You're in a good place right now. You can.
How you doing, Quinn?
I'm doing good.
Excellent. Let's give Soynika a hand about her progress so far. Amazing. It's not often that you get to see this art come together right in front of your face, so this is pretty cool. Soynika, I wanted to just offer a couple of things to our audience so they can be sure to know what we're all about. So the Jazz Art Writers South Festival is what J.A.W.S is all about. We have events that are celebrating the Excelsior Band. This year we are celebrating the 140th anniversary of the Excelsior Band. So there's plenty of places to be able to see what we're going to be doing for the Excelsior. And of course, as I mentioned, we'll be doing a free concert here on June 29th. That's going to be Thursday, June 29th at 3:30. The festival includes exhibits which are housed in this building, the Marx Library. The first floor and the third floor are art exhibits, and that's where you're going to find galleries from Rick Diamond, from Margaret Ritchie. There's Margaret Ritchie walking in the door, as well as Angelina Stevens. On the third floor, you'll see the J.A.W.S exhibit, which is her baby. That's where we have different participants from the Boys and Girls Clubs, as well as Excel Academy participate. And Devlin Wilson is our featured jazz artist for this year, so they'll see a large collection from him. So it's not just this building, the Marx Library. We also have the Biomedical Library, which is about a 5-minute walk from here. You walk out of this building, up the path, around the corner, you'll see the Biomed Library. There's an art space there on the third floor called the Art Space at Biomed. There's an amazing gallery there by Jason Urban, who has named his gallery after John Coltrane, who will begin to his little years, called Love Supreme, as well as an honorary collection from Dr. Joaquin M. Holloway, who was an instructor here at the University of South Alabama for a very long time. In fact, Dr. Holloway was the presenter of the first art exhibit here at the University of South Alabama. And he participated in our festival last year, and unfortunately he has passed away. So his family and the archive department helped us create an exhibit in his honor. And that exhibit is on the third floor of the Biomedical Library in the Art Space at Biomed. So I encourage you to go and check out these exhibits. The exhibits are open every day of the festival as long as the library is open. So you can come in, experience that for free, see something like Soynika Edwards-Bush for free, and we appreciate y'all being here. So hope that y'all are enjoying your time. We're going to do a little bit of switch up and move, I think, in a few minutes here, just switching up. But we'll come to that in just a couple minutes. So y'all enjoy, and thank you, Soynika, for this.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
And this acrylic, I use acrylic paints, and they dry pretty fast. So by the time I get done outlining, that part's usually dry. But yeah, I go in like that, and if I'm in my studio, I would take a 10-minute break just to kind of check it out, and then just go back into it. why I don't do this, but I never start on my background first. I don't know why. It's more stress when I when I do it at the end, but I think once I put my people on the canvas, I think I'd be in such a hurry to get them to see them come to life. You know, I just I don't mind the extra stress at the end. I just want to see my people come up. And then I've been in the studio with the brush trying to get every little crack and, oh man. I guess it's my little controlled chaos, I guess. I don't know, but at the end I should have started on the background first, but I never do. One thing I always tell my students, when I say my children, 9 times out of 10 I'm talking about my students. If it's not my students, it's my kids in the community. But I always reference the movie Soul, when the main character was at his piano playing, and he was just like so in tune with the music and the notes, you know. It's like you don't hear anything. Everything shuts down. You don't want to eat, you don't want to leave, nothing. You just want to paint, you just want to create. So I always say that's a real thing when you're painting and you're in that zone. That's what it is. It's a zone. And to me, I just think your heart gets in a rhythm. I think your hands get in a rhythm. Because I know that some nights in the studio, it's just, oh man, I used to do it. How did I do that? Like I could probably never paint like that again, but it's just those times and those moments when you get on a canvas and it's just like, I don't know who painted that, but I was not here. I don't know how that shadow, that shading got to look like that. And as I'm up there painting, it's the only thing I'm worried about is dropping paint on the floor. Like, oh my gosh, if I drop paint on the floor, I'm like, that's what got me so nervous. I don't want to drop paint. I have a drop cloth, but I left my drop cloth in my truck. I was like, I ain't taking that in there. I shouldn't be, but yeah, I'm on pins and needles about dropping paint on the floor. that's my favorite part, is to add just to make them come to life like that with all the different colors. And I do faceless people, so I'm not gonna do a mouth, a nose, teeth. I'm not gonna do that. I do faceless. Because you may know who they are, but you still want to know who they are. So I keep them void, just in features. So that's my favorite part, is to start laying all these browns and caramels and highs and lows. You haven't disappeared yet. Ooh, I'm gonna say the generic answer since I was 5. But since I was about 5 or 6 that I can remember, my dad is a self-taught artist and carpenter. So when I was a little, he only had girls. So and he was a musician. Yeah, he was a musician too. And when I was a little girl, he would sit and draw. And he would sketch out cabinet designs, like floor to ceiling, all the measurements. And I'm like, how does he do this? But I wish I still had the telephone book covers and the newspaper and the brown paper bag. He would just be in the store, like, with a little sketch, buying his materials. Yeah, Jernigan's, help him pick out nails. And so I'm a daddy's girl, like, daddy's girl. But yeah, we would be at like lumber places, help him pick out materials, and so cabinets. He like design and build cabinets, and he would also draw this Indian head. I think he learned how to draw. He was a little boy, and he would say, "Well, do this, like follow me," and I would do it. And I think he wanted me to feel like he wasn't impressed, for me to keep trying to impress my dad, which I'm still trying to do today. So, and that's a good thing. Kids act like, well, that's a good thing to want to impress your parents. Your parents are your first cheerleaders, so I want to impress my parents. At 42, I still want to impress my parents. Yeah, so, like when I'm at an event and my parents are there, I kind of try to stretch my ear to see what he's saying, or, just to see if he's proud. But people say he's proud. And I think he's proud. He was a dad. I mean, he's a dad, But I think he's proud. And he's got to be proud. He said, well, my friend wants you to draw. And I said, Daddy, don't work like that. You can't be taking, my friend wants to see if you can come to the church and draw. Oh, I'm like, Daddy, I got like 5 projects. But I said, well, Daddy, what they want? And I said, Daddy, just tell them I can't do it right now, but I'll try to get to it. But yeah, so he tries to be my agent and all that. On the side, how much you charge? I'm like, Daddy, you gotta charge. I'm like, but Dad, I'm getting there. Yeah, but yeah, I still try to impress my parents. I want my kids to always try to impress me. Yeah, I think he's proud of. Yeah. He used to be in a band. He went to Cedar Grove. In Pritchard, Cedar Grove Academy, and I read his yearbook, and he was in a band, and I was looking like, Daddy, you in a band? You play the drums, the piano. I don't know if he did any brass instruments, but I know he did the drums and piano. Yeah. And when we were little girls, he would always play Blue Moon. So he did the piano playing Blue Moon. Yeah. I haven't painted that yet. No, I haven't painted that yet. That man won't sit still long enough for me to even get a reference photo. Like, sit still. He's always on the go. Always on the move. I gotta take a picture. I'll get my 9-year-old to tell Granddad to be still, and he'll literally sit for hours because the grandbaby would tell me to be still. Yeah, I gotta get a picture of him.
We'll do the subway series to get even better.
And, well, yeah, in my solo show, I did a portrait of him in front of his Grand Torino. He wanted me to make sure I told you all was green. Everybody in the neighborhood knew Fred was coming with a fast car. I always had a fast car. They never bought us a fast car. Slow down, don't go fast. But he always had a fast car. Any more questions? I think I can answer them. Without like getting told. I think I can answer them. I'm doing good. Yeah.
Is there a brand of acrylic paint that you like?
As long as it's not Dollar Tree, I use it, you know. I do a lot of the Hobby Lobby paints, only because during the pandemic, I really wasn't trying to order anything, so I would do a lot of Hobby Lobby stuff. So that Master's Touch, I like that. Yeah, I like Master's Touch. I haven't moved up to the Golden brand yet, but the Master's Touch, I like them. They're easy to use, not too thin. Yeah, I like that. And it have a good coupon. With sale. If it's % off, yeah. I stock up. Yeah, we can do Naima. Yeah. We can do Naima culture name. Oh, let's do Maseka grazing. Yeah, I can do grazing. I'm in the I think I'm toward the grazing part now. I'm in that middle lane group. It was at, since I got the microphone, I can't whisper. It was that other box, Mr. Willie. They had
What's the other box?
it's sitting on my front seat, my yellow, because I was just going to get a blue or purple trombone, but I think I'm going to try to make this
So, Ms. Bush, do you know that your child has a love of painting and drawing? What can you do to enhance that love?
get them whatever they ask for, all the supplies, and you give them a dedicated space to work. You got to put another wing on the house, but just make sure that they have a safe. I have a place that they create where they won't interfere with what you got going on. Because during the pandemic, I was at my dining room table, and my daughter's on the floor paint at my feet. So, it was like it was there for us. So, while I was painting, and my dining room table that I refurbished, spent days and hours refurbishing, so now I have all my paint. And my daughter's there now painting. I don't care. She's creating. She's doing her thing. So just giving them that space and that's just helping to cultivate them, just encouraging them to do it is, so if they like to do it, do it. I wouldn't push it, like, just when they're ready. They'll let you know what they want to create, you know. I want to make it feel like a task or a chore. But whenever they want to create, they'll create. Yeah. So, yeah, just give them all the supplies they want. Give them a little bin and put all the little brushes and stuff. Because they'll be happy to see that you're interested in it. Like you're interested in what they're doing. And then, like I say, they want to impress you. So, yeah.
All right, folks, we've reached just about the halfway point of tonight's program. And
We are?
yeah, I thought it was going to go quick. So we hope that you're enjoying yourselves. I want to make sure that folks know that there are restrooms in the lobby area if you need that. And of course, there's also water and other things that are available in those fountains outside the lobby. We thank you for coming out to the festival. We hope that you enjoyed yourself this evening. I'm going to let Soynika kind of let things wrap up. Y'all can continue to ask her some questions. Our time is until about 7:30 this evening, all right? So please ask us once you're finished. Once you're done in the back, if you can sign in the back, there's a sign-off sheet that lets us know that you checked in. And of course, just remember our event here today. So that's on the table in the back. And of course, we thank you all so much for being here and joining us at the J.A.W.S.